So welcome everyone for your 60 minutes community vinyasa class. My name is Michelle. Today, today we are theming the theme about openness. So I will have a little bit more like heart opening poses. So when I think about openness, I think about maybe we practice instead of doing routine every day, maybe we say yes to some new things. So that's my own interpretation. If it works for you, you can working on openness, this concept in you during this practice. We will get started in extended child's pose. So your knees can be wide or close to one another. Stretch your arms long in front of you. Taking a moment to settle in your space, acknowledging that you are here, that you're carving out the next 60 minutes just for you. This is the time for you to tune in and to reconnect with yourself. Child's pose is a great way to start our practice because we are gently stretching out the whole backside of our body, maybe feeling your hips sink a little lower and keep walking your palms forward. Big breath in through the nose. And big breath out. One more just like that. Inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Introducing Ujjayi breath. So you will inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you exhale, constrict the back of your throat like you're fogging up a mirror. Create an Oceana sound. Ujjayi breath will help you build up heat in your body, and I encourage you to use Ujjayi breath throughout your practice. Child's pose is a resting pose. You can always come back to child's pose. Drink water, take breaks whenever you need to, and know that my voice is merely a guidance. Now pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat and facing yourself on the long edge of your mat. Welcome, Nina, Caitlin, thanks for joining. And extend your right leg long on the side and keep your left knee bent. Inhale to reach your left arm up. Big side body stretch. Feeling your whole side body expand. One more inhale here to stay. And exhale, release. Press into your left palm. Lift your hip up. Reaching your right arm forward. Big side body stretch towards our right side. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, facing towards your right foot. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, fold forward. So not much strength is required here. Let your spine round. Still early in the morning, so our hamstring tend to be more tight. Let your belly be soft. Head be heavy. One more round of breath here to stay. As you exhale, slowly rolling back to center. We will find one more round of seated twist before we switch side. So crossing your right leg over to the left. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twist right. So gazing towards your right shoulder. Tuck in your belly. Your whole spine is lengthened. And every exhale, you twist. Coming back to center. We switch sides, so extend your left leg long. Keep your right knee bent. As you inhale, reaching your right arm up and over. Big side body stretch. And notice if your right shoulder start to slouch forward, trying to keep both shoulders in one line. One more inhale here to reach. And exhale, lower down, pressing into your right palm. Lift your hips up. Inhale, big side body stretch. And feel the stretch in your left armpit. One more inhale to reach. And exhale, lower down, facing your left foot. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, fold forward, stretching out our left hamstring. Maybe you notice the difference between both sides and know that it's completely normal to feel the difference. One more inhale here to stay. As you exhale, slowly coming back to center, crossing your left leg over the right. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twist left, gazing towards your left shoulder. Every inhale, you lengthen your spine. Every exhale, you twist. Both sits bones grounding down on the mat. Now slowly coming back to center. Cross your legs and find the tabletop pose. So your shoulders right above your wrist, your hips align with your knees, spine is neutral, slightly tuck in your belly. So your core is slightly engaged here to maintain a neutral spine. As you inhale, drop your belly, gaze up, cow pose, lift your tailbone up. Exhale, cat, dome the spine, pushing the floor away. Inhale, cow pose, gaze up. Exhale, cat. Finding couple more rounds, cat-cows, or any organic movements that feels good in your body. Maybe some C shapes, some S shapes. You can pressing yourself forward and back to a child's pose. Warming up our spine here. Now find neutral tabletop. Extend your right heel back and shift your weight forward and back a couple of times. You feel the stretch of your right calf. And lift your right leg up. Bring your right foot towards the left side. So a gentle side body stretch, stretching out your right side body, gazing towards your right foot. Now coming back to center, we switch side. So extend your left heel back, shifting yourself forward and back a couple times, warming up our left calf. Lift your left leg up, bring your left leg towards your right side, gazing towards your right shoulder. You might feel a stretch in your IT band as well. Tuck in your belly. And remember to breathe. Now coming back to center, neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes and have a seat on your heel. So little toe squats, you can use your hands to peel your pinky toes out. So your all 10 toes are on the mat. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And pause here, closing your eyes. I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. We're theming this idea of openness today. So that means to me is maybe today you say yes to new things. Maybe you try out new things. So what does it mean to you to be open? Take a big inhale to setting your intention. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes, untuck your toes, placing your palms by your side. And can you lift your knee up and lift your heart, stretching out our ankles. Find tabletop and downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips up. The first down dog of the class, can pedal up your feet, maybe bending one knee, bending the other. Really trying to working on lifting your tailbone up here and keep pressing your chest towards your thigh. Your weight is evenly distributed to all 10 fingers. Big inhale here through the nose. And big exhale. Lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, open up your hips. Use your right knee to making some big hip circles, circling up your ankles, your thigh. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. And lower your back knee down. Draw your navel in, lengthening your tailbone down. Light on your fingertips. Rise up, crescent lunge. Reaching both arms up and finding a steeple grip. Release your thumbs and index finger. As you inhale, gentle bend towards the right. Your hips still heavy here. Coming back to center. Inhale, one back bend. Exhale, half split. Straighten your front leg. Flex your right toes towards your face. Option to stay right here, or you can continue to lower your hips down so you're sitting on your left heel and fold your body forward. So it's a modified one-legged forward fold. So feeling the stretch of your right hamstrings, maybe your lower back. One more full round of breath here. As you exhale, gazing towards the front of the mat, walk your palms forward, straighten both legs, pyramid pose. So your both heels are on the mat, left toes above 45-degree angle, pointing towards the left side. Let your upper body hang heavy here. Your hips square towards the front of the mat. So bring your right hip back, left hip forward. Head and neck relax. Walk your hands forward, standing split. So lift your left leg up. and trying to square your pelvis down. So maybe your left leg cannot reach us as high, and that's okay. Maybe you find some tiny pulses with your left leg, pulsing up, squeeze your glutes, starting to building up some heat in your body. Tiny pulses 4. We lower down to low lunge 3, 2, 1. Low lunge, easy twist, reaching your right arm up. And exhale, plank pose, plant your palms, step your feet back. Core is engaged, your shoulders align with your wrist, your hips align with your shoulder. Imagine yourself puffing up the middle point of your shoulder blades. Strong core. You got this. Lower your knees, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, low cobra, lift your heart, pressing down your pubic bone. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, tabletop to downward facing dog. Beautiful. So that is our warm-up flow for the right side. We now will repeat that on the left. Inhale, your left leg rises, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, opening up your hips, making some big hip circles, circling up your ankles, checking in how you feel on your left side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Let your hips be super heavy. Tuck in your belly. Light on your fingertips. Using your core, rise up, crescent lunge. And find the steeple grip. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, bend towards the left side. Find your balance. Stretching out your whole right side body. Coming back to center. Inhale, your back bend. Tracing your fingers towards the back of the mat. Lift your heart. Exhale, half split. Straighten your left leg, flexing your left toes towards your face. So same options on this side. You can stay right here, or you can continue to lower your hips down. So sitting on your right heel and lower your upper body down towards your left leg. You have an even deeper hamstring stretch. If there's any pain at any time, that means you're going too far, so back up a little bit. One more full round of breath here to stay. As you exhale, gazing towards the front of the mat, walking your hands forward, straighten both legs, pyramid pose, shorten your stand. Right toes above 45-degree angle, pointing towards the right side. Try to square your pelvis forward. So bring your right hip forward, left hip back. Upper body hand heavy here. And you can maintain a micro bend in your left leg, or maybe you can bend your left leg a lot. One more full round of breath here. Walk your palms forward, standing split. Lift your right leg up. Trying to square your pelvis towards the mat. So maybe you don't lift your right leg as high. Find some tiny pulses. Squeeze your glutes. Tiny pulses. 4. We come back to low lunging. 3, 2, 1. Low lunge. Easy twist. Lift your left arm up. And exhale, plank pose, and find the child's pose. Just to reset. Take a break. Checking in how you feel before we moving on to our sun B flow. And when you're ready, we all meet back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine neutral. Exhale, fold. One vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Take your time to get there. Your feet is about hips width distance, grounding down through all 4 corners of your feet. Your chest is proud. Tuck in your tailbone to maintain a long spine, core engaged. You are a tall, strong mountain. Extend all 10 fingers long. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, and find your flow. So lower down halfway or all the way down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, warrior 2. So spin your back heel down. Keep peeling your right thigh open. Your right knee should be right above your right ankle, pressing down the knife edge of your left foot. Reaching both arms long, gazing towards your right fingertips. Strong foundation, core engaged. Inhale to reverse, reaching your right arm up and over, stretching out your whole right side body. Still commit to the bend in your front knee. Exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm up. I'm trying to have your 2 shoulders in one line here. So keep peeling your left shoulder open. Maintain a proud chest. Coming back to center, straighten both legs. Shorten your stand, reverse triangle, reaching your right arm up and over. As you exhale, bring your palms to your waist. Start to tilt your hips towards the left side and lower your upper body down, triangle pose. So we really want to make sure our midline, our core, this section is stabilized before we extend our arms. So you might be staying right here. This is triangle pose. If you feel you're stable, you can start to extend one arm, maybe both arms. Really thinking about lengthening your tailbone. So you're keep reaching the crown of the head forward while lengthening your tailbone down. Also, your side oblique is engaged here. A lot of things are happening. Remember to breathe. You got this. One more full round of breath here. As you exhale, slowly coming back to center. Pivot all 10 toes forward. And can you find the one-legged mountain pose here? So lift your left knee up, your left thigh parallel to the mat, grounding down through your standing leg. And now kick your left feet back. We find the dancer's pose. So grab from the outside of your left foot, reach your right arm up, facing towards the front of the mat. Start to kick your left foot into your left hand and lower your upper body down, but still maintain a proud chest. Thinking about the more you kick, the more you lift. Micro bend your standing leg will also help you balance. You got this. We lower down in 3. Stay with me 2. 1. Standing mountain pose. Beautiful. Take one breath here to reset, letting that side go. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth exhale. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms up. Exhale, chair pose, sink your hips low. Bring your palms to heart center. Your weight is in your heel. Feeling that burn in your thigh. Can you challenge yourself to sit a tiny bit lower today? You are strong. One more inhale here to stay. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your flow. Or skip it. You always have options. And we all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg rises. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down. So keep peeling your left thigh open this time. Pressing down the knife edge of your right foot. Extend both arms long, squeezing your shoulder blades together, but bring your shoulders away from your ear. Inhale to reverse, reaching your left arm up and over, stretching out whole left side body. Still commit to the bend in your left knee. Exhale, side angle, left arm down, right arm up. Maintain a proud chest. So keep peeling your right shoulder open. Coming back to center, straighten both legs, shorten your stand, reverse triangle, reaching your left arm up. As you exhale, bring both hands on your waist. Start to tilt your hips towards the right side and lower your upper body down for triangle pose. So your whole side body is facing towards the facing towards the long edge of the mat. Imagining yourself in a 2 panels of glass. So everything's aligned. Your right shoulders align with your left shoulders. Your pelvis pointing straight towards the long edge of the mat. Spine is long. Your weight evenly distributed to both feet. One more round of breath here to stay. As you exhale, coming back to center, pivot all 10 toes forward and find a one-legged mountain pose. So balancing on your left leg, bring your right knee up, finding your balance. Now we're moving on to dancers on the left. So kick your right feet back, grab from the outside of your right foot, and reach your left arm up. As you inhale, start to kick your right foot into your right palm and lower your upper body down. You're still engage your core here to protect your lower back and keep kicking your feet into your palm. And chest is lifted. You got this. Inhale, one more kick, one more lift, strong standing leg. As you exhale, mountain pose. Letting that side go, closing your eyes. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low. Squeezing your glutes, feeling that inner thigh burning up. Chair pose is so good for you. Can you sit a tiny bit lower? You got this. Forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Euroflow. All me back in downward facing dog. Take one collective breath here. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. We will pause here for one full round of breath. Coming back to center, pivot all 10 toes forward. You know where we are going. One-legged mountain pose. Balancing on your right foot. Dancer's pose, kick your left foot back. Grab a hold of your left foot, kick your left foot into your palms. Thinking about the openness. Maybe today you bring yourself a little more than what you did last time. Inhale, one more kick. Opening up your heart. Exhale, standing mountain pose, letting that side go. Closing your eyes. Catch your breath. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your flow. Downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg rises. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale your reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, reaching your left arm up. Exhale, triangle pose. Stay here for one full round of breath. Find your balance. Coming back to center, pivot all 10 toes forward, one-legged mountain pose. Balancing on your left leg. Moving on to dancers on the left. Grab a hold of your right foot. Reach your left arm up. Start to kick your right foot into your palms. Chest is lifted. Strong standing leg. Give yourself a smile. Inhale to one more kick. Exhale, release, mountain pose. Closing your eyes, letting that side go. Nice job. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your flow. This time from downward facing dog, walk your palms back to meet your feet. And your feet is about mat width distance. Heels in, toes out for Malasana squat. So just squatting down any amount. You might be up here, maybe you're lower, maybe your heels are up. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but as long as you feel the stretch in your groin, in your inner thigh, that means you are in the right pose. Bring your palms to heart center. You can use your elbow to keep peeling your thigh open. If you have any inversion like crow or flying frog, you're welcome to go there. If you're staying in Malasana squat, I offer you another option. So placing your right palm on the right side as you inhale, reaching your left arm up. So opening up our left side body. Try to keep your left knee open. It tend to round forward here. Exhale, we switch side. Bring your left palm down. Inhale, reaching your right arm up. Create space of your whole right side body. Exhale, lower down. If you're in any inversion, we all meet back in Malasana squat. Now release both palms on the mat, straighten both legs. Find our gorilla pose, so your feet about hips width distance. And flip your palm, so your palm facing towards the ceiling. And slide your palms underneath your feet. So you're standing on your palms. Use your body weight to massage your palms. Your knees can bend a lot here. Let your belly rest on your thigh. Use this opportunity to sending some love to your palms. We've done some chaturanga in the class, so this is our opportunity to care for our palms. And big breath in through the nose. And big breath out. Release your palms, walk yourself forward for downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low. Bring your palms to heart center. As you inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, twist right. Your left elbow may be between your knees or maybe at the outside of your right thigh. Keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. And try to keep your palms in the middle of your chest. Shift your weight to your right foot, flamingo pose. Lift your left leg up. Tuck your left foot back. Revolve, twist. Option to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. We will be here for a couple more rounds of breath. So challenging yourself to settle in this not so comfortable pose. Your arms can extend long, or maybe you find a half bind or full bind if it's in your practice. Every inhale, you lengthen your spine. And every exhale, you twist. Bring your palms back to heart center. Release your palms and straighten both legs. Find the pyramid pose one more time. Maybe you notice the difference of this pyramid compared to the very first one we've done in our warm-up. Noticing all the space you've created for yourself. Let your head and neck relax. Step your left foot forward, forward fold, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Take your time. Once we're there, take one breath to reset, to check in and letting that side go. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low. Bring your palms to heart center. Your weight is in your heels. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist left. So your right elbow might be in between your knees, maybe at the outside of your left thigh. And notice if your right knee starts to curl forward. Try to bring your right knee back so you're squaring both hips towards the front of the mat. Keep pressing into the palms to help you twist. Shift your weight to your left foot, lift your right leg up, flamingo pose. Tuck your right foot back, revolve, twist. Always options to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. Same options with your arms. If you extend your arms on the other side, you can do so. Or maybe you find a half bind in your lower back or a full bind. Settle in this deep twist. If your mind starts to wander, coming back to your intention. Practice openness. Bring your palm back to heart center. Release your palms. Pyramid pose, so straighten both legs. Shorten your stand. Let your upper body fall down towards your left leg. Still trying to square your hips towards the front of the mat. Big breath in through the nose. And open mouth exhale. Step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Plant your palms. Step both feet back. We will move on to side plank, one time on each side. So bring your right hand in the middle of the mat, a little bit over your right shoulder, and spin both heels down. So side plank on the left, reaching your left arm up. You always have options to lower your lower knees down for some support. Working on your core. You got this. We won't be here forever. We're coming back to plank pose in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1, plank pose. We go straight to the other side. So bring your left palm in the middle. Spin both heels down. Reaching right arm up. So really trying to lift your hips up even higher. Engage your core. Working on our shoulder strength and our core and our resiliency. You got this. Lower down to plank pose in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1, plank pose and lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. So bring your palms by your side, palm face down. Exhale out all the air to prepare. As you inhale, lift your heart. So only your chest is lifted, pressing down your pubic bone and the tops of your feet. Squeeze your glutes. Option to interlace your hands in your lower back and keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. Can you lift your knuckles up your lower back? Inhale, one more lift. Exhale, release, gaze right, left cheek on the mat. Close your eyes. Bring your head back to center. This time we will lift everything up for full locust. So exhale out all the air. Inhale to lift your heart, lift your arms, lift your legs, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Only your belly is on the mat. So although this is a back bend, can you still think about lengthening your spine? So you should still be able to breathe here. If you cannot breathe, then you're going too far. Feel the strength, the muscles building up in your lower back. One more inhale, so strong. Exhale, release, gaze left, right cheek on the mat. In the next 2 rounds, I will cue one leg bow pose. If the full bow is in your practice, please go ahead and do so. Bring your head back to center. Bend your right knee and grab a hold of your right foot. Bring your left palm by your face. As you inhale, kick your right foot into your right hand. Lift your heart, thinking about the more you kick, the more you lift. You should have little to no weight in your left palm. We are still using our core here. Also working on our right thigh or right glute muscle. Inhale, one more kick. Exhale, release. Gaze right, left cheek on the mat. Bring your head to center. This time bend your left knee. Grab a hold of your left foot. Exhale out all the air to prepare. Inhale, kick your left foot into your hand. Lift your heart. Squeezing your glutes. The more you kick, the more you lift. Still engage your belly to protect your lower back here. Inhale, one more kick. Exhale, release. Gaze left. An option to bend both knees and windshield wipe your legs to release your lower back. Now pressing yourself up so you're standing on your knees for camel pose, our biggest back bending yet. So your knees will be about hips width distance. Bring your palms in your lower back. As you inhale, start to lift your heart. And also use your palms to press your hips forward. You really want to focus on lifting your heart up rather than too much back bend. We don't want to overarch our lower back. If you're feeling open and you want more back bend, you can start to walk one hand on your ankle, maybe both. And continue to lift your heart towards the sky. Now bring your palms in your lower back and slowly one vertebra at a time coming up and have a seat on your heel, hero's pose. Closing your eyes, acknowledging that camel pose is a big heart opening pose. So if there are any emotions, knowing that it is all normal, take a big inhale to acknowledge and open mouth exhale. Now inhale, reaching both arms up and find a steeple grip one more time. And slowly find half tortoise pose, so lower your upper body down with a flat back. Use your core. So try to have your forehead touches the mat before your pinky toes. And once you reach the mat, you can release your grip and continue to walk your palms forward and try to keep your hips on your heel. If you release your steeple grip, find your steeple grip, using your core to rise up with a flat back. Release your palms. Swing both legs out and lower yourself all the way down to your back. And bend your knees. We find one round of bridge pose here. So your feet is about hips width distance. As you inhale, lift your hips, squeezing your glutes. Option to interlace your palms in your lower back. Your both knees should be pointing straight forward, so your thigh is parallel to one another. Your head and shoulders relax on the mat. Can you lift a little higher? And slowly exhale one vertebra at a time. Lower yourself down. Hugging your knees to your chest. Rock from side to side. Massaging your upper back, middle back, and lower back. You've done all the hard work. Now that it's time for you to relax and to stretch. Keep your right knee hugged in, extend your left leg long. Squeeze your right knee towards your right armpit. And crossing your right knee over to the left. Spinal twist, gaze right, trying to keep your right shoulder on the mat and stacking your right hip on top of the left. Closing your eyes. Notice if you're still holding any tension in your body. Can you use your breath to soften them? Slowly coming back to center. Squeeze your right knee in one more time. And we swap out the leg, so hugging your left knee in. And squeeze your left knee towards your left armpit. Take a big inhale. And exhale, twist. Gazing towards the left side of the mat. Try to keep your left shoulder on the mat. Closing your eyes. Slowing down. Now slowly coming back to center. Squeeze your left knee in one more time. And find a happy baby pose. So bending both knees. Grab from the outside or inside of your feet. Maybe you straighten one leg, straighten the other. Find the happy baby that fits your own impression. Giving yourself a big smile for all the hard work you've done for your body, and trying to keep your spine, your lower spine on the mat. So if your tailbone start to curl up, try to press it down so your whole spine is on the mat. Now hugging your knees in one more time. Give yourself a big hug and take the biggest inhale yet. And exhale, Shavasana. Take up space, feet flop open, palms faces up, rolling your shoulders away from your ear, closing your eyes. Spend the next minute or so to think about absolutely nothing. Give your body this opportunity to integrate and digest all the work you've done for your body. I will guide you out when it is time. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as it serves you. You're ready to move on to your day. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, gently rock your head from side to side, and pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you all so much for sharing your energy and your practice with me in the past 60 minutes. I hope you all feel more open after the practice. Namaste. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Motida. Thank you, Nina.